Good day, fellas. I hope you enjoy your day today anywhere you are. My name is Abel Sutiono, or Abel for short. I'm a second semester student from Smart City Information System Study at State Polytechnic of Banjarmasin, Class B. And here today, by making this video, I would like to share you about compare and contrast about AR and VR. So, do you know that AR and VR have some similarities? Also, do you know the difference between AR and VR other than their display? Here are some similarities and differences about AR and VR. The similarities are AR and VR employ the same tactics in position and motion tracking technologies, machine vision, cameras, sensors, haptic device, controllers, the lens, and etc. How about the difference? Let's continue to the next page then, fellas, for more detailed comparison. First, I would like to talk what important component for both AR and VR. And here's what important component for AR. First, there is display device. AR requires display device to overlay virtual content onto the real world. This can include devices such as smartphones, tablets, smart glasses, or headsets. Then there's memory. Memory is necessary to store and process the AR applications, including the virtual content and related data. This includes random access memory for temporary storage and read-only memory or flash memory for storing the AR application and its assets. Then there are sensors. Sensors are used to enhance the AR experience. This can include accelerometer, gyroscopes, magnetometers, and depth sensors. Sensors provide information about the user location, orientation, and movement, enabling the AR system to adjust virtual content accordingly. Then there is processor. AR applications require powerful processors to handle real-time tracking, rendering, and image processing. This includes both the central processing unit and the graphic processing unit. And lastly, there is cameras. Cameras are used to track the user position and movement, allowing AR system to align virtual objects with the physical world accurately. Moving on to the next, the VR important component. First, there is VR tracking sensors. This device is used to monitor the position and orientation of the user head and sometimes other body parts. This sensor can be external cameras or infrared sensors that track makers on the headsets or handheld controllers. They allow the virtual environment to react accurately to the user movement. Then there is head-mounted display. This device typically consists of a high-resolution display for each eye and lens to create a wide field of view. Example of popular VR headset is PlayStation VR. Then there is VR controller. These devices allow users to interact with the virtual environment. These controllers may include button, trigger, touch-sensitive surface, or motion sensor. They enable users to manipulate objects, navigate menus, and perform actions within the virtual world. And fourth, there is audio device. VR often incorporates specialized audio devices to enhance immersion. This can include headphones or earphones that provide spatial audio, simulating sound from different directions. And lastly, there is tracking space. To fully engage in VR experience, users often need a designated tracking space or room scale setup. This space allows users to move freely and interact with the virtual environment without physical restrictions. External sensors or cameras track the user movement within this defined area. And next, let's see how about the user experience about AR and VR. So first, I will start with the AR user experience. So, AR user experience is a mix of the real and virtual world. They can see and interact with both the physical environment and virtual objects simultaneously. AR enhances the real-world experience by providing additional information or virtual objects. And here are the virtual reality user experience detail information. VR user experience provides a fully immersive experience where users are completely transported into a virtual environment. They can look around, move, and interact with objects in the virtual world. VR aims to create a sense of presence, making users feel as if they are physically present in the simulated environment. And here are examples for AR. So, fellas, this is one example of AR. Isn't it magnificent? Yep, move on to the VR example.
Medical imaging is a crucial part of the diagnosis and treatment of many injuries and conditions known to the medical world. With MRIs, CT scans and ultrasounds all being capable of providing doctors 3D images of patients, it only stands to reason that eventually VR will allow them to explore these 3D scans in a totally new way. Now, imagine surgeons being able to perform their operations with the aid of VR and live monitoring of patients.
Now you see how different between AR and VR? So, in conclusion, AR enhances the real world by overlaying virtual elements, while VR creates a fully simulated virtual environment. AR supplements are the real world, where VR replaces it entirely. Both technologies have their unique application and offer different levels of immersion and interaction to users. So, that's all for my explanation about the compare and contrast between AR and VR. Nonetheless, as human beings are flawed, I hope this video could help you, fellas. Thanks for your attention. I'll see you next time.